Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Witcher 3 playthrough. This is episode number 125. Last time we transformed Uma into his real form, Avallac'h. And today we're going to go into quests here. We're going to the Isle of Mists is talk to friends who could help defeat the hunt and ask them to join your fight. We're doing that via Berengar's blade is 27. Might as well do it. One of the now unused bedrooms of Kaer Morhen, Geralt found a note left by Berengar, a witcher who had once been his companion and colleague. The note indicated Berengar had been working on forging an exceptional sword called, I butcher that word. The note was sparing in its details, so Geralt decided to ask Vesemir if he knew something more on the subject. And then we're going to go connect with the Temerian partisans, I think it is. We gotta do the quest, A Deadly Plot. And isn't Redania's Most Wanted also a part of it? I think it's A Deadly Plot, Redania's Most Wanted, and Eye for an Eye are the three. Yeah. So we're going to get through those. But first of all, let's go to the people. Because we got new entries and updates. Avallac'h. Hold on, let me quickly write that down, because that's going to be the title of last episode. Don't always title these beforehand. The being trapped within Uma's tortured husk turned out to be Avallac'h, a powerful sage of the Aen elves. Geralt had made his acquaintance years before. Already during these prior encounters, Avallac'h had displayed an intense and frankly rather unnerving interest in the elder blood and its bearer, Ciri. His motives were unclear at the time, and he made no particular effort to explain them to Geralt. Geralt likewise had no idea what bound Ciri in the elf now. There's no doubt Avallac'h had helped her, had saved her numerous times from a wild hunt, but why? Alas, the sage was quivering on a razor's edge between life and death, offered no answers. Alas, the sage, quivering on a razor's edge between life and death, offered no answers to Geralt's burning questions. He did, however, muster enough strength to utter a crucial piece of information, Ciri's location. Right. Now we go all the way to the bottom to Uma and Yennefer. We'll start with Uma. Sadly, there was no communicating with Uma. The gnarled twiglet lived in his own miniature world. Yet Geralt knew Uma was key to finding Ciri, even if no pertinent information was forthcoming from the creature's stunted lips. Surely further investigation would squeeze some solution out of this riddle. Though Yennefer and Vesemir agreed Uma was suffering from a powerful curse, they could not reach a consensus about how to go about lifting it. Sharp words were exchanged before Vesemir stepped in and announced that before Yennefer did anything, he would try one of the traditional Witcher methods. All that was left to the others was to wait. Though Vesemir's method had worked to disenchant the famous Swan of Povis, it brought no breakthrough here. Vesemir did, however, succeed in confirming that Uma's body was a sort of magical prison in which some other being was trapped. Yennefer's method did not prognosticate a high chance for Uma's survival, yet now was the only remaining option for lifting the curse. The ritual succeeded beyond their wildest expectations. The person cursed inside Uma turned out to be none other than Avallac'h, a powerful elven sage, which I had met before. Finally, Yennefer. Circumstances of Geralt's initial reunion with Yennefer after 2 years were quite different than he had imagined. Sorceress was not only safe and sound, but had even secured the aid of an unexpected and mighty ally, the Nilfgaardian Empire. The thick air of repressed hostility reigned during Geralt's time with Yennefer and Skelligers. More than once, Sorceress sharply expressed her displeasure, sparing no cutting remark, just like during the best years of their relationship. In the end, however, the Witcher's patience was rewarded, and their expedition to retrieve the mask of Ouroboros brought the former lovers back together. The gulf that had arisen between them during the time of separation seemed that much narrower. In order to obtain the information they needed, Yennefer did not hesitate to resort to necromancy and destroyed the goddess Freya's garden while doing so. The proud sorceress felt any guilt. As a result, as usual, she showed no sign of it. The idea of her hunting another genie together did not at first arouse Geralt's enthusiasm, but Yennefer had a truly valid reason for wanting it. She succeeded in forcing the genie to take back the wish binding her to the Witcher. She would finally know if the feelings between them were truly love or merely magic. The genie granted Yennefer's request and broke the thread of destiny binding her to Geralt. Luckily, it turned out their love could continue, without the need for supernatural assistance. Though the sorceress's difficult character had made life miserable for everyone at Kaer Morhen, In the end, it was her stubborn determination that led to Uma's disenchantment and the lifting of Avalok's curse. Forktails. Draconid. Forktails. Forktails, bah, fuckers' tails, more like cleavers. Yavin Buck, veteran of the Mahakaman Volunteer Regiment, dwarf. Forktails owe their quaint name to the long sharp growths at the tip of their tails. A blow from this weapon could slice an oak shield in two, along with the arm that was carrying it. Thus, though its name conjures images of cutlery, fighting a forktail is nothing like a dinner party and ends in death rather than dessert. Vulnerable against golden Oriole, can't speak. Grape shot, Draconid oil, Ard. Speak to Vesemir about Berengar's legs. We're gonna do this episode. Finally, doors do not like opening for me, do they? I can only imagine what this place is like. I also wonder if Vesemir will try to start re-recruiting. What is this?
This the catachan you had a contract for?
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped a son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
Geralt.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it. Not sure I'd have managed without the alchemist's help.
Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catachan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
So it was an old, experienced one. Okay. I wonder what Lambert's doing. Probably sitting around. Speak of Vesemir first.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Found some of Berengar's notes. From what I made out, he was trying to forge a sword. Torhern. You were helping him.
Advising, at best. Boy never managed to forge the blade, but would never let me at the anvil. Just pestered me with questions. Wanted to do it all by himself, as always. But then the whole plan went to the devil, literally.
What do you mean?
Berengar set out to hunt a chort. The fiend had made its lair in the valley past the keep. Don't know why, but he took all his equipment with him. Maybe thought I'd tinker with his sword while he was gone. You know what he was like. At any rate, the Chort turned out to be strong. Too strong. Berengar had to turn tail, and since it's hard to run with 4 stones of kit under your arm, he dropped it all. Came back red with blood. And shame. Hardly said a word, and left soon after, never to return.
I know the rest of the story. How do I get to this Chort's lair?
I knew you'd want to finish this. Easiest way is to take the river downstream, as far as you can go. But be careful. Berengar had his flaws, but he was a damn good fighter. If that Chort's still there, you could be in for a wild ride.
Alrighty, let's talk with Lambert real fast and then we'll go do that. Wherever Lambert went. Oh yeah, in the corner.
Can we talk?
What about?
You haven't changed a lick.
That disappointment I hear?
No. Surprise, maybe. Most grow gentler with age. Seems you're growing pricklier.
Mom always said I was different.
Had some other adjectives in mind, but different'll do. See you later.
Yeah, take care.
Wrong way. Mighty big doors. Oh hey, I'm level 26 now. I forgot about that. I've got a new point available. Start upgrading this ability next. Dang nabbit.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Found...
Advice?
What do you...
Just gonna skip all this.
I know.
Let's go deal with that Chort. Blipper. Geez, at this rate, I'm not even get to the Chort's Cave before the episode ends.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Found some of Baron...
Advice?
What do you mean?
At any...
I...
I knew you'd want to finish this. Easiest way is to take the river down...
Next up, we'll upgrade the dodge ability, and then from there we'll start upgrading the bear, really. Just gonna kick it, knock it out. Just pretend I didn't get any of that stuff from the bear. Just avoid the bears.
River disappears here. I've got to be close. Whoa, an old strong bow. No wonder Berengar got in trouble.
Well, that's not good. That is, though. Getting the first strike like that. Shorts added.
So much for the short. Now to find Berengar's things.
Yep.
Diagram. Forging the Torhern won't be easy, but it's sure as hell worth a try.
Berengar's blade complete. Let's finish looting up these barrels and then let's get out of here. Alright, let's get out of here. Brothers in arms, Skelliger. Nowhere in the world can one find warriors braver than those born in Skelliger, and thus Geralt set off those isles in his hunt for allies stand with him against the wild hunt. Brothers in arms, Nilfgaard and Nilfgaard. Well, before we do any of that, I want to do high stakes. Or not high stakes, sorry. An eye for an eye. Get out of here first, though, and see where the nearest signpost is. Up there. We'll do that next time. So